Good morning. Today we are doing day 4 of sea animals. Remember, our team cooperation goal is to complete tasks. Think about what that looks like and sounds like for a minute. So it means that you're completing your work with a complete answer, also checking rubrics and discussing your ideas. So in reading, we are still working on questioning. In word power, we have irregular vowel patterns. And in writing, we're going to write an informative paragraph. Okay, let's go over our words. So you should have your vocabulary paper and you're going down the day 4 and you're going to put a plus if you know it and a question mark if you're not sure. So the first word is mighty. Mighty means strong. The mighty fighter won many boxing matches. Then we have grasp. Grasp means hold. I tried to grasp my dog's collar as he ran for the door, but he was too quick for me. Then we have nab. Nab means catch. The police wanted to nab the thief in the act, so they set up a trap to lure him to the bank. Then we have the word feast. Feast means eat. I like to feast on sweet green grapes and cheese when it's snack time at home. Then we have diet. Diet is foods eaten. Carrots, lettuce, and other vegetables are the main diet of my pet rabbits. Drifting. Drifting means floating. My helium balloon was drifting away from me in the strong breeze. Stringy. Stringy means rope-like. The lost dog's fur looked stringy and dirty before we gave him a bath and cut it. Escape. Escape means get away from. The princess tried to escape the dragon's lair, but couldn't without the help of a rescuer. All right, so we are looking at our organizers. Remember yesterday we identified some more details. Here, let me show mine here. Right around. All right, so yesterday we identified more details and some important ideas, like ghost crabs can hide easily from enemies because of their see-through bodies and sandy color. They blend in with the sand. They have 8 legs and claws to help them grab food, such as smaller animals and worms. Blue whales can grow to be about 100 feet. They are mammals that need to breathe air so that they can swim to the surface of the ocean. They live in the cold waters around North and South poles and move to warmer waters in the winter. Thick blubber helps keep them warm. Green turtles are born on beaches, and as babies, they have to crawl from their nests to stay to the safety of water. The females return to the same beaches where they were born to lay eggs. They can live to be very old. They eat green plants. Green turtles are reptiles that need to breathe air. Brine shrimp may be smaller than a centimeter in length, but they swim in huge groups with thousands of others. Brine shrimp. They are the main diet of whales. They are a type of shellfish. Some people keep them as pets. Okay, so let's look at our question. It says, what do green turtles have in common with blue whales? Think about that for a second. Well, blue whales and green turtles need to come to the surface to breathe air. That's one thing they have in common. Okay, we're going to do our listening comprehension. I'm going to read page 38. Remember last time when I read, I asked them right there and some think questions. So 38, blue marlins. The blue marlin is a species of fish. Blue marlins are blue and white and have long pointed jaws that look like spears. Blue marlins are found off the east coast of the United States, among other places. They are some of the largest fish in these waters. Some blue marlins grow to be more than 10 feet long. They can weigh more than 2,000 pounds, even though they can be huge. They are also one of the fastest swimmers in the ocean. Remember that when I read this last time, I asked some right there questions and some think questions. Now that I've reread this section, I think I found more details to help me provide a more complete answer to a few questions. One question was, do blue marlins look, or what do blue marlins look like? I said that blue marlins are blue and white, but after rereading, I see that I missed a detail. Blue marlins also have long pointed jaws that look like spears. That also describes how they look, so I should add it to my answer. Even though it was a right there question, I missed some details in the text when I first read it. Rereading helps me see what I've missed. Speaking of questions, let's look at what kind of questions we're going to have today. It says, how do jellyfish stings affect creatures differently from humans? Which of the following is not a way that penguins move around? Is it walking on their two legs, flying through the air, diving under the water, or sliding around on their bellies? And then our write-on question is write a new question about today's reading. So it has to be about today's pages. And then you have to answer your question and tell whether it's a right there or a think question and why it's one of those. So if it's right there, you can find it right there on the page. But if it's think, you may have to use some of your background knowledge or other information to help you answer the question. Use these important ideas from the list to help you summarize sea animals. So they've given you some ideas. You're just writing a summary. So fish, mammals, reptiles, and birds live in the sea. Sea animals might eat plants or other animals. Sea animals live in and out of the water. So you're going to read pages 39 to 41 before you answer your quiz questions today. Let's look at our word power. Word treasure says irregular vowel patterns can be dangerous because the vowels don't make their normal sounds. If you're having trouble reading a word with an irregular vowel pattern, try reading the word with different vowel sounds. So look at this first sentence. What's the underlined word? The underlined word is might. The hero used all of his might to save the princess and escape from the castle. So what's the irregular vowel pattern? It's the I-G-H-T. That's right. How about this word? What's this underlined word? Nightgown. It says, my nightgown is warm, soft, and the perfect clothing for sleeping in my chilly room. What's the irregular vowel pattern? Again, it's that I-G-H-T pattern. There we go. Okay, let's look at a couple more. What's the word? Daylight. What's the irregular vowel pattern in daylight? That's right, it's the I-G-H-T. How about the word tights? It's that I-G-H-T again. What's this word on number 3? Right. Irregular vowel pattern, I-G-H-T. Here's another one. What's this word? Tonight. The irregular vowel pattern, I-G-H-T. So we have been working with some questioning skills and then looking at some irregular vowel patterns. You're going to read those pages 39 to 41 again, and then you're going to answer your quiz questions.